Hey everyone, it's Allie and welcome to my channel, and today I am going to bring you a What Sold. We're going to talk about every sale that I made during the month of June in 2023. So welcome everyone. If you are new here, my name is Allie and I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark. I have what I would describe as like 4 or 5 part-time jobs, and Poshmark is just one of those things for me. So I really try not to put more than like 8 to 10 hours into my Poshmark business every week. I am lucky enough to have a flexible schedule, so what I'm really aiming to do to make my own life easier, to make my brain a little bit less chaotic, is I really try to make Mondays my Poshmark days. So Mondays is usually the day that I will go thrifting unless there's some kind of special sale that I can't pass up. And I also will take my pictures, I will draft my listings. So the other days of the week, I just have to press publish and the listings are live. And I also use Poshmark VA to share my closet automatically. And if you have not checked out Poshmark VA, I would highly recommend it. It will change your life. I am someone that does not like to pay for things that I feel like I can do myself. But I would say if you have more than like a couple hundred listings, it is really worth it to invest in Poshmark VA. So you can definitely feel free to check out my link down below if you have never used their service before. Not sponsored, just a really big fan, and it has absolutely changed my business. But all that to say, I am coming from you from the perspective of someone that really doesn't put a lot of time, I feel like, into Poshmark. It is not my full-time thing. I don't have any goals of making it my full-time thing. I do have the goals of continuously learning and figuring out how to better use my time, how to pick up better items for less money. So yeah, I always am looking to grow and learn, and I feel like I've done that a lot over the last 2.5 years or so that I have been dabbling in reselling. But I am not coming to you from the perspective of somebody that does resell full-time that is on all these different platforms. So even though I do only do this about 1 day a week on one platform, I have a bad habit of comparing myself to other people, and that's just something I need to get better about personally because we're all on our own journeys, we all have different business models. But I just wanted to bring that up because I don't want you to compare yourself to me, and if you have much better sales than me, awesome, and hopefully you can still learn something from this video. So I'm just gonna go through these pretty quickly, but I'll definitely let you guys know if something sold really quickly or if something is just a really good brand for me, I feel like. But I'm actually going to give you the numbers up front, and I'm not going to go through the individual cost of goods for each item. So my total sales for the month was $1,854, but after Poshmark fees and shipping discounts and almost everything, definitely the vast majority of my items were sold from an offer that was sent from my Poshmark VA. So basically every time someone likes an item in my closet, I think after 10 minutes, it sends out maybe either a 10 or 15% discount. I've gone back and forth over the last year or so, as well as a shipping discount. So most of my sales come from that. And I also do run a couple of sales every month, either like a 30% off, sometimes a 40% off, and that will also include a shipping discount. So yeah, I did lose a bit of money, not too bad, but I lost a bit of money, ended up with $1,391. I did have $216.37. That was my cost of goods for the 76 items that I sold. There were a few items I paid a bit up for me. I paid like $9 for them, but then there were a fair amount of other items that I got for free, or they were from my own closet or my husband's closet. So I just averaged it out. I've never done this before, but the average cost of goods ended up being only $2.84 per item. Most of the items that I pick up, I do pick up from anywhere between $4 and $5, like from Goodwills, but then I also do get a lot of items from like the big ThredUp mystery boxes where my cost of goods is under $1 usually. So yeah, my total sales were $1,854, but after subtracting the Poshmark fees, shipping discounts, and the cost of goods, I ended up earning $1,174.63, which I'm very happy with as someone that only puts about 40 hours a month into selling. And I was just curious, so I took that total and divided it by 40, which is honestly probably like a higher estimate of the amount of hours that I put in. and I got $29 per hour. So I feel like reselling really can be a good gig. And as you'll see, I sell a lot of bread and butter items. All right, so now that we've talked about the numbers, let's go ahead and get into the individual items that I sold. As I said, I'll go through them rather quickly, but definitely let me know if you have any questions down below. I'm also not gonna say like the days that things sold because I just don't really think that matters that much. But the first sale that I did make was a Torrid piece, and Torrid is absolutely one of my favorite bread and butter brands to sell. I sold this new with tags mini Studio Cupro fit and flare dress that was a size 3X. I sold this dress for $35. Then I sold a Liverpool denim jacket, the Beckett Snap Closure denim jacket. This was a size medium. I sold it for $28. And I will just add too, I got a very, very nice message from this one from a viewer, and I really, really appreciate that. It really just makes my day when people leave positive messages, and it's always amazing to hear if somebody watches my channel as well. And this message was from Kathleen, and her closet is Posh Cat Closet, so definitely go make sure and check her out and see if there's anything that you want to buy from her. Next, we have a Zara fitted blue button front gingham print dress. This was a size large and I sold it for $38. And I sold this so quickly, I literally listed it. I went downstairs and did like an hour-long workout, came back up, and it had sold for full price. And I was very shocked because Zara usually does like decently for me, but I was not expecting to get $38. I was expecting to either accept an offer or send an offer. And yeah, I didn't expect it to sell within an hour for sure. Next, we have some men's Madewell jeans. These were a slim cut pair. 32 by 30, I sold them for $31. These came from a ThredUp denim box and I had 50 cents into each pair of pants. So really great return there. Another super cheap piece, I got this unbranded, new without tags, green tankini set in a size extra large. I got this from a big 200-pound ThredUp rescue box, so I only had 89 cents into this. I was very happy to sell this for $19. And I feel like that just goes to show you can definitely sell unbranded items. I have a feeling that this swimsuit probably came from like Amazon or somewhere like that. It was a cute style and it was definitely new without tags. It still had that sanitary lining in there. But especially if you do just get like random items in big mystery boxes, if you do get mystery boxes, I wouldn't write something off just because you don't know what the brand is. Ooh, it's getting a little spooky outside. Sorry guys, I'm using my natural light and of course it's about to like thunderstorm really badly. Next, I sold some Zara blue suede block heel shoes. These were so cute. They were a size 8 and they sold for $24. So there, like I thought those were so cute. I got those from a ThredUp shoebox. And they didn't sit for that long, honestly. They probably only sat for like 2 months, but I thought that those would fly out of my closet because they were a very common size and absolutely adorable. Next, more Torrid, new with tag high-rise mid shorts. These were size 24, and I weirdly sold them for $24. Next was Lane Bryant, a lightweight floral blouse. Weirdly again, this was a size 18, and I sold it for $18. Now we have J. Jill, this 100% linen tunic. This did sit for a while. I didn't have very good pictures, and I think the person even commented once they bought it that it was like prettier in real life than the pictures. But this was a size medium, and even though it did sit for a while, I did end up selling it for $27. Nick and Zoe, this is a brand that I've heard mixed things about. I think I maybe have like 3 or 4 things from this brand in my closet, and nothing has flown out. So I would cautiously recommend picking it up, because this really cute pointe-tail knit, and I think it had silk in it, this white cardigan that was a size large, it did end up selling for $31. So that's a very solid sale in my book, but yeah, it definitely did not fly out of my closet by any means. And I think the other items that are a little bit more basic are not getting a ton of attention. On the other hand though, if you find this brand, absolutely pick it up. This next piece is from Ghani. It was a ditzy floral wrap dress in a size 8. I did pay up for this a little bit at the thrift store, but my average cost of goods that day was $4.50, which, like I said earlier, is pretty typical for like my Goodwill hauls. But anyway, this one was a fantastic sale. I ended up selling it for $80 after maybe 3 days or so. So that's one that it probably is worth paying up, you know, maybe to $20 or so when you do find that brand. I feel like 20 is absolutely like the maximum I would pay for anything. Next was a fun vintage piece. I had this Cleveland Indians crew neck sweatshirt in a size large. I ended up selling it for $32. I do love to pick up vintage items, but I've become pickier over the last couple years or so. I found that vintage athletic wear, like vintage crew necks, will sell very well, especially if they have a sports team on them, or like 90s ditzy floral dresses. Those are like the two categories that I've noticed like actually will sell. Everything else just seems to sit for a long time. This next one was a quick sale, and this is from the brand that I swear I can't say this right. I think it's Vuori, V-U-O-R-I. I got these charcoal ripstop jogger pants in a size XL in just like a 25 item mystery box from ThredUp. That box was fantastic because I got 3 pairs of those joggers in a size XL. 2 of them were men's and 1 of them were women's, and I was so excited about that. So these sold within a couple of days. Size XL, my best selling size. If you could only pick up one, I would recommend that, or like probably 1X. These sold for $52 and I only had 50 cents into these pants. Then I sold this blue and white geometric print dress from Land's End, another one from the big ThredUp 200-pound box. And this one was actually a little flawed too. It needed a little bit of stitching up at the seam, which I noted. So I was very happy to sell that for $16. So don't be afraid to list something if it is just a little bit flawed. I'm not someone that really has the time or desire more than anything to fix items. That's not my thing. I know some people love that. I would much rather sell something slightly flawed, note it, and accept less money than try to deal with it. That's just my personal preference. Next, I sold these ASOS New Without Tags skinny vintage blue denim shorts. They were in a size 46. These were men's. And I got these for my dad originally, and he just didn't really like the fit of them, so I ended up selling them. This was a great sale. This was from Free People. These were Royale flats. I got 2 ThredUp shoe boxes, and I would recommend checking out that video if you missed it because those shoe boxes were absolutely amazing. I got so many great pairs of shoes, and my average cost of goods was $4.50 because there was a sale on those boxes. But Free People makes these Royale flats, which are really, really cute. I actually then went on Poshmark and bought a pair of these for myself, and I've worn them a ton, even though it is summer. But yeah, super cute shoes. They were a size 9. I sold them very quickly, even though they actually did have some wear to them. I sold them quickly for $42, so I would highly recommend being on the lookout for these Royale flats. I have tried to sell other Free People shoes, and they definitely are not all a quick flip, but this particular style seems to do very well. Next, I sold this Columbia New Without Tag long sleeve fishing shirt. I had this for a while. It was a size small, and I ended up selling it for $19. Next was a dress from Club Monaco. It was really cute. It was a white dress with some really nice eyelet detail. I had really bad pictures for this, honestly, and I'm sure that's a reason why it actually did end up sitting for quite a long time. I only had $1 into this though. I picked it up from, I think it was like a Style Encore that was closing like a year ago probably. It didn't have a lot of interest on it. It was a size 4, so not very big. But then it did end up selling, I think for full price at $38. So it ended up working out, but yeah, that was definitely not a quick flip. Next, very bread and butter, Old Navy, linen, cotton blend, everyday short. In a size 12, I sold these for $14, but I had less than $1 into them. This was from My Closet, Pink Rose, Floral Bohemian Open Cardigan. I got this thrifting a while ago, and I just realized I really never wear open cardigans. They're just not my personal style. I don't think they look that good on me. But this one was a size large, and I ended up selling it for $15. That actually sold very quickly too. I probably could have priced it a little bit higher, but if I have something with $0 into it, something that I got from myself, I don't care. I just want it to move very quickly. Next was a really cute, colorful, patterned, like stretchy athletic dress from LL Bean. This was a size large, and I ended up selling this for $20, just very bread and butter. I do very much like to sell those like stretchy athletic dresses. Next was an Oasis black cargo skirt from Athleta, and this was a size medium, and I ended up selling it for $23. And I wrote skirt in my notes, but I think this actually was a skort, and I would highly recommend picking up skorts. I think they have either had a comeback or maybe they've always been in for people that are like playing tennis and stuff, and I just never really realized it. But I think I sold a few skorts this month, and they all did sell pretty quickly. There also were other really good things going for this particular skort. Black, so it'll go with everything. They did have like cargo pockets, so that is very trendy right now to have like cargo style things. And it also was a longer cut, so a bit more modest than maybe other options. Okay, this was absolutely the worst sale of the month. This was from A New Day. It was this really cute V-neck animal print dress. I got this from my mom, so I had nothing into it. Size small, and I sold this for $3. So this is the only bad thing when it comes to Posher VA. If you're not careful, if you just are like lowering the price on items without really like paying attention, sometimes things will drop really, really low. So I would have been much better off just taking this to probably Clothes Mentor or maybe Plato's Closet. But after the Poshmark fees were deducted, I made 5 cents, but overall it worked out. It's very fine. Next, another item that was graciously donated to me by my mother-in-law. This was a New With Tags bra from the brand BOLOs. This was just a great neutral bra. It was a size 32F, and she actually gave me 3 of these, so I was very grateful for that. But only one has sold so far. This one sold for $18 very quickly. Next, another kind of random item that just came in a big ThredUp box. This was from a brand called BCG. They were just these purple track pants in a size extra large. Nothing too crazy. I definitely would not have picked these up at the thrift store, but since I had them, I decided to list them, and I thought they were pretty cute. So those ended up selling for $11. Next, I have another piece from a big ThredUp 200-pound box. A really soft and stretchy wrap style tank from this brand called Zanana. It was a great size, so if this was a smaller size, I probably would not have listed it, or I probably would have tried to take it to Clothes Mentor, but it was a size extra large. I ended up selling it for $14, and I was very happy with that because I had less than $1 into the item. Then we had a nice sale from Birkenstock. I sold these silver Arizona sandals. These came from those really nice ThredUp shoe boxes. This pair was a size 9. I ended up selling them for $50. Next, we have some bird dogs that came from my husband. These were specifically the Benjamin Franklin's Nantucket shorts in a size large. Again, I had $0 into them, so I was willing to accept basically anything. I listed them pretty cheap at $18 because they did have some washwear to them. Very, very quickly, I think within 5 minutes, I got an offer for $16 and I accepted that. So I would absolutely recommend being on the lookout for Bird Dogs shorts. They do quite well. I don't really ever find them. They have built-in underwear to the shorts. That's why my husband loves them. Next, an airy blue ruffle bikini top. This was a size medium. I sold this for only $7, but it came in a big ThredUp box. I had so much interest on this, but nobody would buy this freaking bikini top. I had probably 40 likes on this. I think I originally had it listed for $15, but like nobody would buy it. So I just kept lowering the price, and eventually somebody did buy it for $7, and I was just glad at that point to get it out of my inventory. Next, I sold another pair of the Vuori charcoal ripstop jogger pants, size extra large. I sold these for $56, so very nice sale there. Again, I had only 50 cents into them. All right, it's like stretch break. I'm talking more than I intended, but I hope that you are enjoying the video so far. And if you are, do make sure to give me a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet. Okay, now we have a really cute New With Tag midi-length blue eyelet wrap dress from Old Navy, size large. Old Navy, of course, not the best, but I have found that some of their pieces will sell very quickly, and I'm able to like triple, quadruple my money quite easily a lot of the time. So I ended up selling this dress for $22 within probably 3 or 4 days, I would say. Then came this torrid teal blazer. It was a size 2X, And this one was a little bit older of a style, but it got a lot of attention, so I would recommend looking for these blazers from Torrid. I feel like blazers for me either sit forever and get no attention, or they'll sell pretty quickly. And thankfully, this one sold quickly. I really like the color of it, and I ended up selling it for $25. These, on the other hand, sat forever. They came from a big ThredUp 200-pound box. These were Skull leggings from SoulCycle, and I was excited when I pulled these out because I was like,
ooh, SoulCycle, people are going to be looking for these.
And I don't know, maybe that was true in the past, but these did not get that much attention. I didn't have many likes on them, and they took a while to sell. They were a size small, so I'm sure that definitely affected it, but they did end up selling for $21, so I was quite happy about that. I had less than $1 into them. More shoes from the great ThredUp shoe boxes. These were some really pretty patent leather Kane Lee nude scalloped flats from this brand Louise at Sea. These were a size 10, and they ended up selling for $30 pretty quickly. Spanx, new with tags, go with the flow, wide leg pants, size 2X. These sold for $67. I was hoping to get more like $75, but I think these might have ended up selling in some kind of sale that I sent out, and I was quite happy with the $67 that I got. Spanx, of course, is a great brand to pick up, and I think especially those wide leg pants do quite well if you can get them in plus size. Another skort. This was a new with tags printed Mina skort, another longer skort from this brand called Joe Fit. Got this in a big ThredUp box. These were a size medium, and I ended up selling them for $28. Oh my gosh, these ones, I think I got them in a ThredUp box like a long time ago, like the first ThredUp box I ever got, the first big one. So these were some PacSun floral lightweight joggers, size small, sold them for $8. I don't think I had any interest on them in like a year and a half. Didn't have very good pictures, probably didn't have a very good description, so it is what it is. I am gonna be pulling items to take to Plato's pretty soon, and if those had not sold by the time I went to Plato's, I would absolutely have pulled those ones. Next we have some Free People, We the Free high-waisted button-fly jeans in a size 33. These ended up selling fairly quickly for $30, so I was quite happy with that. But I will caution you, Free People jeans do not sell that great unless they are a bigger size or they are a very desirable style, like more wide leg flare is more in style than like a skinny jean. I for sure have probably at least 3 or 4 more pairs of Free People jeans in my inventory that I was really excited to find, but they are not getting very much attention at all, mostly because they are smaller sizes and more of skinny or straight leg cuts. So definitely try to stick to bigger sizes and more like wide leg cuts. Some men's Levi's 511 slim fit jeans. These were a size 33 by 34, ended up selling for $35. Got these from a ThredUp denim box, so I only had about 50 cents into them. Next we have some 7 for All Mankind high-rise button-fly jeans. These were a great size 33, and they sold pretty quickly for $25. Okay, let's talk about a BOLO now. So I got this Taylor Swift Death by 1,000 Cuts long sleeve t-shirt. If you guys saw my Help See Source video, you know that that box was pretty much a dumpster fire. If you could have smelled it, whew, it was just like so strong, almost everything stunk. I tried to wash things, the smell would not come out of most everything. Most of it was not worth listing anyway, but there was this diamond in the box that was this Taylor Swift long sleeve shirt. And I expected that it would do pretty well because Taylor Swift like sold her soul or something and is the hottest thing on earth. So many people are like absolutely obsessed with Taylor Swift. And after doing some research, I did list this shirt for $100, which is crazy for a long sleeve t-shirt that wasn't even that exciting looking, to be honest. I got so much interest instantly. This one chick begged me to put it on Mercari, and I was like, I'm not creating a Mercari just to sell you this Taylor Swift shirt. But yeah, even though I got a ton of interest, nobody was really biting. Nobody was really even sending me offers. And after like 2 days, I ended up getting a $70 offer, and I decided just to accept it. I was like, whatever, I just want this gone. I want to get some money back. So I did end up selling it for $70. I absolutely could have held out for more, but I did not care. I just wanted it sold. Okay, this next one sat forever on the other hand. This was from the brand Wild Fox, which I think used to be a good brand to pick up. I don't think this brand is really moving for anybody anymore, but this one was cute. It said rosé all day. It was a size medium, and I did end up selling it for $27. So there are a few items that I sold this month that sat forever, got like no attention, but then they did end up selling for a decent amount. Okay, then I sold a bundle, and I feel like I used to sell more bundles, but this one I was pretty happy with because a lot of these pieces I got for basically nothing. So up first was a Banana Republic New with Tags cotton tank, a pretty insubstantial piece, but it was in a big ThredUp 200-pound box, and I was hoping that somebody would bundle it. Then these Massimo curvy skinny jeans, which I would not have bothered to list in the last year and a half, but I think I got them in a big box a long time ago, and at that time my closet was a lot smaller, so I listed basically everything. Same with this American Eagle cream sweater. I think I picked this up a very long time ago for $1 at Plato's Closet. I would not have picked that up now. Same with these Altered State lace-colored denim shorts. I have found that Altered State does not sell well for me. I cannot get the stuff to move. And then this really cute quilted crew neck sweatshirt from Max Jeans. This did come from my mom though, so I had $0 into it. I ended up selling the bundle for $40, and I was thrilled with that. I was happy to get all those pieces out of my closet. And then weirdly, I had another bundle sale either that same day or maybe the next day. This one did have some higher quality pieces, but I was still very happy to see them all go. So we had some Banana Republic skinny jeans, some AG high-rise skinny jeans, this Francesca's wrap open back sweater, a We the Free People thermal, more Max Jeans mid-rise colored skinny jeans, Pilcrow and the Letterpress Anthropology skinny jeans, and then randomly this pair of gladiator sandals from Madden Girl. So I sold this bundle for $105, and even though I definitely could have sold some of those items individually, pretty much everything had been sitting for a while, so I was very happy to accept that offer. The skinny jeans I have definitely found are really not moving, so I would not really recommend picking them up in basically any brand unless they have many other things going for them, like a bigger size and a really good brand. And also like that thermal from Free People, I am kind of mad that I didn't pull it and just put it in my own closet, to be honest. But I had that one listed for a while, and I was sending people like very strong, aggressive offers, and just nobody was buying it. So I was not going to throw a fit over this bundle. Okay, next I sold these Louise leather sandals from Madewell. These, I was surprised. They had a lot of attention because they were not very big. They were only a size 6.5, but they did get a lot of attention very quickly. I think they were just a really great, you know, closet staple sandal, very good like bridesmaid sandal. So I ended up selling those ones for $25, came from the magical ThredUp shoebox. Next I sold a dress from Lulu's, which is absolutely one of my favorite bread and butter brands. I find their dresses sell very quickly for me. I know not everyone has that experience, and that is the weird world of reselling. So I can only give you my experience, and that is that Lulu's dresses do move quickly and for a solid amount of money. So I sold this New with Tag Shift and Shout navy blue dress. This was a size large, and I ended up selling it for $34 very quickly. Then I had this Sundance top, and this for some reason was like buried in my death pile. I've had this for a while, and I just like never listed it for some reason, but this sold within a day, so I was like kicking myself for not listing it earlier. This was really cute. It was a Frosted Garden Henley shirt, a size extra large. I had it listed for $35, and I got an offer for $31, and I gladly accepted that. More Madewell, I sold this yoked puff sleeve top. It was a size large. I did originally thrift this for myself, but it was one of those shirts where there's like the seam there, and then it just kind of billows out. So it just was not flattering on me at all. So yeah, size large, I did end up selling this for $22 pretty fast, which I was excited about because I feel like a lot of Madewell is just sitting for me and for many others I know. Then I sold this Land's End blue swim skirt. Had very bad pictures for this for some reason, but this was a size 16W and I ended up selling this for $19. Then I sold this Azazi Dusty Sage bridesmaid's dress. Size 16, sold it for $42 very quickly. And I said in the haul where I showed this not very long ago at all, that for some reason I just like never really picked up these like big bridesmaids dresses. I think just because it was like overwhelming to me. But every time that I've been a bridesmaid, I look on Poshmark for the dress because you're wearing it one time. So why would you want to spend over $100 on it? So yeah, I was thrilled to sell this probably within 5 days to a week for that $42. Then I sold these Abercrombie & Fitch high-rise mom jean cutoffs. These were a size 4 and these were not like intentional cutoffs. Definitely somebody took a pair of jeans and just cut them, and I noted that and I listed them pretty low. One, because I got them cheap in a thread-up box, but I also thought people would not really want to buy them because I have not really had good experience selling homemade cutoff shorts in the past. But for whatever reason, these got a ton of attention and I ended up selling them for $11 very quickly. So I wish I would have priced them a little bit higher. Then I sold this Knox Rose New with Tags purple blouse. Kind of like Old Navy, Target pieces don't sell for a lot, but they tend to sell pretty quickly if they're cute. So this one was adorable. It was a size extra large, my favorite size to sell. And I sold this for only $12, but it was a fast flip. Next, more Lulus. This one I did have for a bit longer. I've definitely noticed that like their sweaters don't sell as well as their dresses. I was surprised also to sell this at this time of year because it was a white off-the-shoulder sweater, size extra large. I ended up selling it for $19. Then I sold these really cute Kate Spade gingham check sandals. When you would wear these, they would just look like black flip-flops, and they didn't sell quickly, and that might be why, because they weren't actually that exciting looking when you wore them. But these were a good size 8, and they did end up selling for $22. And then this sale was perhaps the most shocking of the entire month. I had this floral cutout crop tank from this brand called Asemi. I got it in a big thread-up 200-pound box. I almost didn't list it because I just felt like it was so flimsy, but then I did find a cute stock photo, so I thought, what the heck. But this was a size large, and I did end up selling it for full price for $20, so I was very happy with that. Next, more Lulus. These were actually shoes, and these were kindly gifted to me by one of my friend's moms. So these were new in box, Dylan white canvas slip-on sneakers, a size 7. I got an offer very quickly for $20. I had $0 into them, so I happily accepted that. Next were these Everlane curvy high-rise skinny jeans. These were a size 30, and I ended up selling them for $24. So like I was saying earlier, would not really recommend picking up skinny jeans, but Everlane does very well for me, and they were a size 10. So very okay, and worst case scenario, I could always wear them myself. Another brand I would recommend being on the lookout for, this brand is Ruli, and it's kind of like a boutique-y brand, but it is very popular. I have always had great luck selling it. Not for a lot, but it sells very quickly and it gets a lot of interest, so then more people will come to your closet. This specific piece was from their mom line, so it was meant for nursing mothers. It was this really cute, new without tags, embroidered Saturday sundress. It was pretty small, so I was worried about it. I did pick this one up from Goodwill, and I debated on whether or not I should get it because it was so small. But definitely within like 10 days or so, I ended up selling it for $21, so I was quite happy with that. Next, we have more Madewell, this really cute floral embroidered baby doll top. This one did sit for a little bit, but I thought it was really cute. Size medium, ended up selling it for $16. Then I sold these Sperry wedge heel booties. They were size 9.5. I sold them for $18, and these sat forever, and I really would not recommend picking up Sperry's. I thought maybe that these would do okay when I got them because they were not like the typical boat shoe. But yeah, I just have not had a great experience with any of the Sperry shoes that I've tried to sell. Next, we have this Bowden gray and orange color block dress. This was a size 2, but I love to sell Bowden, and this did end up flipping quickly, but for not a lot of money. I ended up selling this one for $16. Then I sold this Lathe new with tags long sleeve floral dress. Great size 2X, ended up selling it for $27. Lathe, I believe, is a Nordstrom house brand, and it doesn't sell that well, but this one was new with tags. I thought it was really cute for weddings, and it was a great size in being plus size. And last 2 items, I sold this Athleta Black Prestige Glory Sports Bra, a size 38D. Ended up selling this for $18. And then last one was not too exciting. It was a misguided lace-up black motorcycle and roses shirt in a size 10, and I sold it for $16. But that one I did just get in a ThredUp box. I would not have personally sourced that one myself. But all right, you guys, that was absolutely everything that I sold during the month of June. I am quite happy with everything that I sold. Kind of my bottom line, I would say, for total sales would be like $1,500 a month. I am a little bit disappointed if I don't hit that during a certain month, but I also know if I'm doing everything that I can, I just have to be happy with that. And if you like this video, please make sure to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe. It really does help my channel out a lot. But thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.